Hi, Aquarius. Let's see what's coming in for you. Aquarius energy. What's coming in for Aquarius? What's coming in for Aquarius? Aquarius, this could be you or someone you're connected to. There's some type of like jealousy, manipulation, dishonesty. This is a part of somebody's shadow self because somebody's super defensive about what? Aquarius energy. About things going in their favor. About what they want, what they desire. About what they desire, but they don't want to like necessarily fight for it. They don't want to fight for it. Let me see. Or you don't want to fight for it. So like you become manipulative and dishonest and like jealous when it comes to what you desire, about what you want, or what you feel like is owed to you, or about like even just karma, like just the natural order of the world. And you just feel like you're defensive about it because maybe you feel like you haven't gotten the better of things, but you don't really want to fight for it. Queen of Wands in reverse. Now is not the time to chase or hunt something down, because that's like your shadow self talking right there, being jealous or demanding or deceitful. Like it's not right now. Right now, it's not the time to chase and hunt something down, Aquarius. 7 of Wands. Or figure out something or find the truth. You should stop being so defensive and just kind of have faith that something is going to work out in your favor, instead of trying to manipulate things to work out in your favor. Manipulation is not okay. Like you can't just be like out here playing around with people's feelings and things to make things go a certain way. Talk about Wheel of Fortune. You should not take a risk. Maybe you should make calculated moves. For things to go out in your favor, you shouldn't take a risk. Memories and justice. You should always, maybe you should appreciate your experience because they become a part of memories. So no matter what is experienced, not even you shouldn't take a risk. You shouldn't gamble and you shouldn't hide your feelings and rolling the dice thinking that things are going to just work out in whatever favor. Like, no. Take the memories, take the experience. Take the experience of things and make memories and be open and vulnerable about it. Something can be calculated. It's okay if a divorce needs to happen. It can be calculated. You can look back on the times. It's okay that a divorce happened because the wheel is turning. It's always going to turn. You may not understand it now, but you will understand it. Talk to me about Five of Swords in reverse, Aquarius. Need to live more in the moment. Having unprotected sex, or just maybe having a one-night stand, or maybe stepping out on your marriage or something. You were blind. You were blind. You don't want to fight any longer with maybe with yourself about what you did. because you were blind for answers and for the truth and for things. Maybe you're becoming finally aware of this now, that now is not the time to be hunting down like love or people. Now is the time to just sit with yourself, appreciate the memories, appreciate things. You did take a risk, but you can no longer take a risk. Now things should be calculated, because even with the risk, it's calculated that you took a risk, and then you still have to appreciate the experience from a risk. You can't gamble and then expect things to happen a certain way, right? It's not priced for right necessarily. You just can't gamble that way. That's just off of bad intention and bad movements. Talk to me about time and pursuit, Aquarius energy. Yeah, you were moving with your shadow self. You were moving with your shadow self. That's why you were being a certain way, jealous, manipulative, dishonest. You were moving from your shadow self. So now's not the time to be chasing answers and things like that, because you got to get to know your higher self. Aquarius energy. You're being defensive about why something isn't stable or secure. And you're wishing and praying and hoping that something changes, but maybe have faith or whatever in why something presented itself the way that it did. You might have to wait a little bit longer to see something. And that's a part of judgment, because you need to self-reflect before you see anything. If you were to see something, you are just going to move off of that movement. You're not supposed to see yet. Justice was given a divorce. But if you were all about money, you have to wait for that. Whatever you did from your shadow self, you have to wait for the wheel to turn again and end on you. And hopefully you'll do it right this time, because you self-reflected. You'll be self-reflecting in things. What is that you planned badly. You feel like you planned badly when choosing someone to have children with or start a family with. Yeah, but like, oh wow, sorry y'all. But like, you're letting go. You have to heal from this, because this broke your heart, but you didn't really want to be open to that. Maybe you taking a risk and stepping out on the marriage caused you to break your own heart and be blinded. And then now someone came in who's less than. And this is karma. This is, I mean, it's what's fair though. It's what's fair. Something, you didn't take accountability with what you did. So karma is here, and now you have the Knight of Cups. When you had the King of Cups originally, you just didn't believe, you didn't have faith, and you didn't see that clearly. Talk to me about the Knight of Wands in reverse. You were being jealous that something wasn't balanced. Somebody wasn't giving and taking with you. That was a part of your shadow self. You wanted to hunt down someone who can give and you can receive from. Ten of Cups in reverse. You have the Wheel of Fortune. things didn't go in your favor because you didn't have faith. You were being so defensive about what you created. You didn't see the purpose of, you didn't see the blessing that you really had. I don't know, Aquarius. It's a little deep today. Judgment is you have to wait around for money. And judgment is that things aren't going to be stable and secure. Because you have to go through the emotions of things. You have to heal. Knight of Cups. Karma is here. Karma. Justice. Karma. Law of integrity. If you were doing things dishonestly, you have to deal with the consequences. But pass that test next time. This was your reading, Aquarius. Peace.